What is up, everyone? You are currently listening to 91.5 WPRK FM, the best in basement radio. You are currently listening to Oblivion Society Radio. You guys were just listening to one of my current songs that's on my playlist on repeat is Sex Machine. It is the Laid Back Luke remix of this classic James Brown song. So again, shout out to Jason Brown. That's his grandson. He's been doing tons of stuff online. He's doing tons of events. He's a great homie. So shout out to him. But today we are here with DJ P Noi. I'm so excited, dude. Last time we had Matthias on here, he crushed it. I'm super excited for your DJ set. You guys have like the sickest gear because he came in with his full Pioneer DJ setup, and you came in with the Opus Quad. Thank you. I was about to call it the AZ. I'm like, so it's amazing to see you guys really care enough to bring awesome equipment. I love seeing it. So it's super dope.
Of course.
And so for the people who are listening for the first time, you are currently listening to Oblivion Society Radio. This is an all-electronic dance music show where we interview artists who DJ, produce, and are trying to make it here in the Orlando area. So for the people that don't know you, right, can you give them a little intro about who you are before we jump into your whole background and history?
Yeah, absolutely. My name is P Noi, and I am a tech house producer DJ based here in Orlando.
Nice. So let's get into it. So when did you start DJing? Off air, I was asking you questions about Hardwell and whatnot, and you said 2012. So 2012 was when you got into it, or a little bit earlier?
2012 was when I started listening to the genre, back in the big room era, like the golden era, festival trap and all that. When I started DJing was around the 2015, 2016 time. I actually ended up taking a really long hiatus due to lack of money to buy equipment, and Guitar Center selling the CDJ 2000s that were in there on display. But I picked it back up about midway through 2023.
Nice. Awesome. And I get you with the pie, because back then they were so expensive, and,
Exactly.
and even low-key, even now, I go on Facebook Marketplace and I'm trying to find like a pair, and they're like $4,000. I'm like, dude, those are from 2010, bro. Like, They're ancient now. But
and being an 18-year-old kid working minimum wage trying to afford that, it's not
Pioneer's like, hey, fork over 2 cars worth so you can DJ, okay? And like I tell everybody, that's no mixer. Like, there's no mixer included. Like, it's like batteries not included, right?
Right, exactly.
So that's awesome. So what was the moment, or I guess what led you into dance music? Everybody kind of has their own little story about, oh, someone told me about it, and then I went, or you went to a party and then you found out. So how did you find out about electronic dance music?
So Skrillex was one of the catalysts when he was blowing up and everyone was like, oh, like, what's dubstep? I did kind of fall off of it for a short amount of time. I was really big into listening to rap and hip hop back in the day. And then a buddy of mine that I was going to high school with back in the day actually introduced me to trap music. He's like, you should look up this dude called Bro Safari.
Oh, classic.
Yep, exactly. So I listened to Scumbag and The Drop. And then that's back when Pandora was one of the main streaming services. And basically I went to Bro Safari Radio and learned about Bauer, Flusherdamus, all the other trap DJs at that time. And it kind of just turned into a rabbit hole because Bass House followed after that, then Big Room, and then, yeah.
Nice. So it's perfect because nowadays we're in this weird little spot where it's like tech house is kind of more like bass house now. You know, it's that rolling bass line has taken over. I remember the first time, I'm not going to say Jaws caused the movement, but when I first heard Feel the Volume and the whoa, 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 I was like, all right. I was like, this has got something, and I feel like the current, not the current Jaws, but the guy who has developed that sound more is Odd Mob right now with that, like, really strong, like, the best example I have is that Pokemon Lavender Town remix that he dropped, that everyone's been rinsing out, you know. That and the NT Up, Chris Lake, Chris Lorenzo, brown on the drop, like they're like very tailored sounds.
Chris Lake doing collabs with Skrillex now again, which has been sick. People even credit him to kind of starting that tech house movement because back when him and Skrillex dropped that Housela album, that was kind of almost the catalyst that just
ring goes the telephone. Like,
there's no one home.
Yeah, everybody knows that. Like, you have to know that. Like, it's a classic. So once you discovered dance music and you started DJing, when did the production bug hit you? Like, when did you go, okay, I can play it now, but like now I want to do my own thing?
So when I was learning, I actually was going to some guy that was teaching classes back up in Chicago where I was living at the time, and shout out Berserk. And basically he was teaching courses in Ableton 9 on top of DJing, but the equipment that he had was CDJ 1000s.
Mm-hmm.
So back in that time, because I was around late 2016, that's when rhythm was actually starting to make its come up.
Yeah.
And it was funny because I was listening to a lot of dubstep and bass house and trap at that time. So I was learning how to produce rhythm at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I actually have a clip back from 2017 of me putting together a rhythm track. But the production bug recently just hit me again. I actually just got a computer back in November of this last year. So super recent. But it's been fun diving back down into it because, it's just, there's a couple mashups that I've put together already that I've played out live and that you guys will hear in a little bit. And yeah, just the feeling of playing that, watching people vibe to it has just been crazy. And that's just mashups. It's not even like my own original track. So
yeah, but that's where you start, like I was saying you earlier, I have a history with Laid Back Luke. Shout out to Laid Back Luke. Something he always told me when I started producing, he was like, just start with mashups, start with an edit and then work your way to mashups and then work your way to like a bootleg, start doing remixes. And he was like, by the time you're good at bootlegs and remixes, you're good enough to make an original. He's like,
100%.
What to do, and are they available on SoundCloud?
As of right now, no. I am keeping them vaulted for a little bit. I do want to get a few of them kind of like under my belt and then kind of do periodic release. Like
a mini little like my bootleg release. Laid Back Luke, you say, here's a freebie. He used to do that back in the day. He'd do like a yearly bootleg pack. So then like if you heard like a remix he did and you're like, oh, I want it, but same, he's like, no, I'm keeping it close to home. He'd keep it all year, and then January of the following year, he'd be like, "All right, here you go, freebies."
Yeah, I mean, you can
now
see
you
like
can have it.
Really big producer DJs still doing that now. They're like, "Oh, I know you guys have been asking me this for like 2 years now. Figured I might as well release it now." And then the hype is still there because people have been waiting so long for that to come out. So
yeah, that's me with his remix of was it? I don't think it's Timeless. I think it's whatever the newest Weekend song he's been playing out. Like he's got a remix he hasn't put out yet. It's like it lives in my brain. It's like one of those things where it's like, oh my God, just leave me alone. Like, but that's awesome. And so with the tracks that you have made so far, what would you say is the label that you would want to be at home to? Like if you could pick, where to, granted, you could shop around, whatever, right?
Right.
But
it's difficult because I think nowadays with dance music, you have so many producer DJs that are starting their own independent labels.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like how, the music industry has been for so long where it's like you're trying to get signed to a Sony or a Universal or like a Columbia to like really get your name out there.
Mm-hmm.
I almost feel like nowadays it's just like making the track and then shopping it out to different labels and then seeing who more so wants to pick it up. But man, New Moda, Max Styler's new label, Leighton Giordani's label, Trace Amounts, West End's label, Experts Only. I mean, there's so many in like that realm of tech house where there's just so much great art coming out. So being able to be featured on one of those.
Like we were saying earlier, we were playing like some Joshua and some of the disco lines, and it's like, man, like these guys are hitting like super hard right now. Like they're the ones to watch for sure.
Oh, 100%.
Like, and which gets me excited for Miami Music Week, which we were talking about earlier. You said you were going to try to head out there for Music Week.
Mm-hmm.
What event, that you've heard of so far would be the one that calls you? Because I know everyone's different, right?
Everyone's different. I mean, I'm always bad when it comes to procrastinating about deciding what I want to go to, and with buying tickets because I always wait till the last second.
And this wouldn't be your first Miami Music Week, right?
No, this will be my fourth.
Nice.
Yeah, fourth Miami Music Week because I did Ultra the last 3 years in a row. But yeah, Experts Only, their events are always dope. Black Book Records for Chris Lake's label would be dope as well. I think I was seeing Valentino Khan has some really good names.
So long.
He has some really good names on his like free showcase too, and they've been giving out free sandwiches as well. It's kind of just going to be what lines up with what. I know that there's been a couple that I think Hellbent and Trace Amounts have conflicting nights because I think they're both on Thursday. But yeah, there's so many. pretty much just a buffet of different events to choose from for label showcases. So
no, totally. And have you been to so to segue into that, actually, have you been to the EDM Awards? Because I've been wanting to talk about this for a while, and I'm like now thinking about, I'm like, wait, have you been to it?
I have not. I do want to go this year because I think it'd be awesome as like a, just meeting people, networking, and kind of just it'd be cool just to be there in attendance.
Yeah, no, well, I suggest you go just because, like, well, to give, a little context. So I'm going this year. I've gone the last 2 years to the EDM Awards, and it's been super sick. They do a lot of, like, obviously, like, the showcases and the workshops. This year, they are branded as Shift Miami, so it's really, really dope. And I guess their mission right now is to connect people like us directly to the artists, because their whole thing is, don't you hate going to Miami and just being in a club and then you see the famous DJ over there, but you can't talk to him because he's in VIP, right. And VIP's like $1 bajillion, and you just are happy to be there. Exactly. They're like, we want to put you guys in the same room and actually have you guys interact, and not just, oh, he's over there. Like, I'm not going to go I can't talk to him,
right. Or let me try to see if I can pass this USB off to someone that can get it to him, kind of type thing too.
Mm-hmm. So shout out real quick to Jared, the guy over at Shift Miami who hooked me up. I would suggest you go just because you brought up, Black Book Records, you brought up John Summit's label. They're working with them actually this year. So they're doing listening parties throughout the week. So I think I'd have to look. I think it's like a Wednesday or a Thursday. They're doing like a demo drop. So then if you were to like go get tickets and then you were to, once they send you the confirmation and all that, mm-hmm. Let's say that you had like your track ready to go and you're like, oh, I want to shop this out. You could send it to their open demo listening party. And then you could go, and then probably like the A&Rs, the managers, or maybe even John Smith himself will be there to listen to your track,
which would be dope. The amount of exposure and just that networking alone is
it's cool because it's cool too because it was only one day too, or like a day, or it was like a 2-day thing. Now they're doing like all week, mm-hmm. So it's like really dope. Like it's super super sick. And have you played? Do you have any shows lined up for Miami Music Week? Do you have anything like going on like while you're there, or are you just going to have fun and network?
Going to have fun and network, for the most part. It'd be cool, of course, but yeah, no. At the end of the day, I still love being a consumer of the art and the entertainment of it. So mm-hmm. Yeah, going there just to have fun and party for a week, you're never gonna hear me complaining about that.
Right, totally. No, I feel that every year. Like I get so excited because it's almost like a mini spring break. Like it's like adult spring break in a way.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Like, I get super giddy because my birthday is around the same time all the time. So I always get like, let's go, right? Mm-hmm. But so in the plans for you in the future, you've currently been DJing at McQueens, right? And at other venues in Orlando.
Right.
What is your current game plan and what is your current move right now, like for you?
Right now, it's kind of taking a little bit of a pivot more towards producing and kind of getting better in that side of the art. And then just more so, putting together, what we were just saying earlier, putting together more mashups, putting together remixes, bootlegs, things like that, to not only get more pull for my own personal shows and, tracks and mashups and things like that you aren't going to hear unless you come and see me live. But then kind of just, like the hype edit downloads whenever we're looking for cool remixes and things like that for our sets, mm-hmm. Being able to have that kind of pull where there's other DJs around that are looking for a sick track and they come across something and want to download it. I think that would be cool as well. So that's kind of like the next steps I'm looking at.
That's dope. And so we got a few more minutes here before we wrap up. So I'm gonna try and do some rapid fire, one shots, mm-hmm. Just to get the people who are listening to, maybe we can get a little bit more with faster questions. So where did the DJ name come from? So
I am half Filipino, and it's actually a play on the word PNOI, mm-hmm. Which basically is like equivalent to like Puerto Rican saying Boricua or Boricua. Mm-hmm. It's just another way to say like I'm Filipino.
Nice.
So yeah, it's just
shout out Filipinos everywhere, bro. Filipinos are the coolest, dude, for real.
So that was one thing too that I was like, I kind of wanted to have some kind of part of like my identity and culture around it without kind of having my government name or something like that, mm-hmm. as the DJ name. So I'm glad I came across that because it's always like the short catchy names like that always tend to catch on, like a Noisy Matroda, things like that.
Yeah, you don't want to go there. DJ George Martin. It's
exactly.
Like, whoa, they said this whole government name up there, bro.
Like Dylan Francis.
Someone pull him up on White Pages right now. No, for real though. Like that's so funny. And so there's that. And then so we were talking about festivals. What would be the number one? So you've been to Ultra 3 years in a row. I did that back in the day. My first Ultra was 2010, 11, 12. That was my 3-year run.
Okay.
So peak era. I'm not gonna lie, it was peak.
Oh, 100%. I remember watching those.
I was in the Ultra movie. I don't know if you saw when I posted that story. Like, it was a while ago. If you go watch the Can You Feel It Ultra movie, I'm in the movie during the Avicii section. I was so hyped. Like, I was so hyped, bro. We saw it at the red carpet when they debuted it, and I was like, is that me? And I was like, no, I'm crazy. And then when they posted, I was like, oh, I cried. I was like,
especially during the Avicii section,
I was like,
man.
Right, like I was there with my Dutch my Dutch football soccer shirt. I had my faux hawk because that was the thing at the time, with my super big Armani glasses, because everybody had to have those back then. And then I had my Dutch flag signed by Laid Back Luke, Tiesto, and Gina Turner.
That's crazy. I remember watching those Ultra live streams back in the day, and it was funny because when I was first going to festivals, that's what I was basing my outfits off of.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was like ordering like a Philippines flag, and I was wearing tank tops and headbands.
And you had to remember the candy. I haven't. It's kind of come back a little, but I remember back. It was like, boom, like.
It's
bad,
really big in the bass community still. House music, not necessarily so much, because I feel like a lot of it now is kind of more about, like the fits, and everyone's got the Prada glasses and things like that. But
do you go back and forth within the bass community, like being a DJ here in Orlando? Because a lot of DJs that aren't from here don't seem to kind of like get that about Orlando sometimes, which I find funny. Like, here you're like it's like, not double-edged, but we're double-ended over here. Like,
basically like a big melting pot of it, because everything comes through here. I mean, I'm really open when it comes to my music taste. The only things that I'm not really heavy into, I'd probably say, would be like like your hard styles and hardcores. But yeah, dubstep, wubs. I mean, just for New Year's, I was at the Eternal event out here where Grizz, Zed's Dead, and a bunch of other bass DJs were playing. I actually just went and saw Tape B and Boca last week. So
he's super cool. My mom met him. She loved him.
Actually, I met him in Brooklyn. Super dope dude.
Yeah, he's super cool. If my mom meets anybody, if my mom's like, yeah, they're sick, I'm like, I know they're cool people. Like, because my mom will chat them up, bro. So I'm like, I know they're cool. I'm like, if they talk to her, I'm like, I know they're cool, bro. But that's so sick. So to get to the original question, what would be the festival that you would want to go to? Because Matthias said his ultimate is Tomorrowland, and I don't blame him.
I'd probably have to say the same, mainly because I've done a majority of the major fests out here. I mean, I was telling you earlier before we got on air that this year would be my 5th EDC Las Vegas.
I haven't been to one.
Dude, it's honestly, for someone that enjoys music and like just the variety of everything that EDM encapsulates, it is the best and equally worst festival that you can go to. Because I mean, like 4 hours into day one, I wanted to be at like 10 stages at the same time, and I can't make up my mind of who I want to go to.
Mm-hmm.
But on the other end of that too, if you don't want to have a set schedule to stick to, and you kind of just want to follow the vibes, or like you're feeling in the mood for something specific, you're guaranteed to be able to walk somewhere and go find it.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's so sick. Like, I've always wanted to go. I've been in Vegas but I haven't, just because like it was either money, or it was like, oh, we can't go because like travel. Like, the only ones I've been to are the ones here in Orlando, and I want to go this year because Laid Back Luke is doing a back-to-back with DJ Chucky, and I'm like, oh, so sick. I'm like, because to me that takes me back to the Dirty Dutch,
Mm-hmm.
like what's his name, DJ Blend. I watched the DJ Blend video, the Wicked Mix. If you guys know what I'm talking about, I watched the Wicked Mix the other day, and my girlfriend was like, "What am I watching?" Because it's just flashing like it's the strobe, and she's like, "I can't watch this. I'm like going blind right now." I'm like, "Dude, this was it back then." I was like, before Takeover Control, like I tell everybody, there was pre Takeover Control Afrojack, and then there's Afrojack after that. Like, that's so dope. So we're at 7:58 now. Let me ask you a loaded question before we get to your DJ set.
Yep.
So, out of all the things that we see in social media, right, from people talking about no phone policies at clubs to old DJs still hating about the sync button, to ghost production, to even now to the point where even big artists like Deadmau5 and Chris Lake are like, hey, I didn't play that song, because a lot of younger artists are now taking their song, finding a clip of a DJ playing live somewhere, and then they just superimpose their song, and they go, oh, yeah, XYZ supported my song, right? So I ask you all this to get to the question of what is your pet peeve, or what is one of the not pet peeve, but what's one of the things in the culture right now that's like on your mind that you would want to like expound on and share your opinion, that something that you would know that maybe some of us don't know or aren't too privy to,
Wow, that is a loaded question.
Right? Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, there's at least from like my personal experience, I haven't run into anything yet where I've like had gripes with anybody or anything like that. Luckily for me, the scene here has been very welcoming and open. I feel like it's a really good time right now, especially in Orlando, for a lot of local DJs who are wanting to step out, make that transition from bedroom DJ to club DJ, or like playing at friends' parties and things like that. The only thing that I would say, at least social media wise, that I do think is not necessarily like not cool, but like I wouldn't like from their standpoint, was the last thing you mentioned was, it's a video of like Dom Dalla playing to like a packed out stage at Creamfields, and then this person's like, oh, look at Dom Dalla rinsing my track to 70,000 people at Creamfields, when that was never the case. I get it for the content exposure, but also at the same time, I feel like there's better, more honest ways to get that social media following. Because I don't know, that just doesn't feel right.
No, agreed. I like asking people these kind of that question because like I'll admit I'm chronically online. I have a lot of time on my hands, so I'm chronically online all the time. So I see all the comments, I see all like the shifts and the movements, and I ask that because like, for example, like right now, a really big, not rampant thing in EDM right now, but a lot of it is that, but as well as complaining about splice, shortcutting everything, right?
For vocals, I think has been like the main thing I've seen actually a lot more content recently of, start contracting, solo vocalist, or just do your own vocals. Don't rip the same like splice samples of vocals or drums or anything like that we've heard over and over and over again, even though like you see these big producer DJs like a Danny Avilo or like Leighton, Roddy Lima, that there's like, they're doing song breakdowns on social media and they're just like, oh yeah, this was this loop that they took off Splice. So, I mean, the method works. I don't know. It's I will say, I think maybe it kind of, as a scene as a whole, I think it's mostly due to social media. There's a lot more judgment than there was 10 years ago. Whereas in 10 years ago, it was all about having fun and about the music. And that's kind of like the same attitude that I try to carry, is as long as everyone's having a good time, like what does it matter if a DJ uses the sync button, or like what does it matter if they got this vocal off of Splice? You know what I mean? It's just one of those where it's all about having fun, having a good time, and that's all that should matter at the end of the day, is just enjoying the music.
Agreed. Because recently I saw I don't know if you saw them. I love James Hype. I think he's great. I can't remember his name, but there's a DJ who was like making memes using.
It was Deadmau5.
It wasn't just Deadmau5. There's another guy. It was. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was so funny. Low key, it was so funny. Like he would just take like how James would do his like DJ hit that switch, do the DJ.
Oh yeah.
Like it would be like fart sound, and it'd be like fart sound, like DJ, and it would just be like the Friends like I'll be there on top of like some disgusting like horrible like YouTube degraded MP3, and it's like DJ, and I'm like. I'm not gonna lie, it's so funny. Like, it is so funny, but I'm like, yo, this is not the right way to make me listen to your music, is by dumping on another DJ like that. It's so funny, but it's like, I can't, or like when he posted his video where he was crying, about getting into #1 on Beatport or something like that, and then people started like doing the same thing, and they're like, when you get booked for Ultra, like, and I'm like, oh no, you guys, I'm like, this is so, like, again, but like you said, it goes back into the social media and into the like that pseudo bullying and bullying that's there, because back then, like you said, back in the day when we would go to Ultra, EDC, whatever, back then, there was no phones. There was no one to judge you. And if someone did pull out their phone, you're not recording anything with 2 megapixels per second,
Right. I mean, like back in like at least like 2015, and not until like 2015 at least. And then, like once iPhone camera quality started getting better, people were more so even just more focused on recording songs that were DJs were playing. So
And now people are showing up to festivals, and like I tell my girlfriend, it drives me crazy. Now guys and girls will show up to a festival having nothing to do with the festival, zero affiliation, and record, and somehow they will make more money and have more influence within the community over the DJ producers themselves. Like, that person who doesn't make music, doesn't do anything within dance music, could have been brand new within 2-3 years of the scene. They could look at a big, legendary DJ and be like, yeah, it doesn't hit. And because they said it doesn't hit, didn't hit.
Yeah,
and it's crazy.
It is, because social media carries so much influence. And that's, I think that's why so many producer DJs, I mean, there's such a emphasis around it now, especially with trying to get bookings for like those bigger event coordinators and things like that. There's so much influence that comes from it. I don't think people realize how much people will take those opinions into account. Especially when you have somebody that has like a really big following on social media, people are going to look at that and be like, okay, maybe I'm not going to see them then. Yeah. I'll take this other DJ that I was, having that conflict with because so-and-so said that their set was mid. So
exactly. And it's, but and the best way for the people that are listening, the best way to fight it is just, love music for music, and just remember the good times, like I tell everybody, even with when I go out, I used to be such a big, if I heard like a dum 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 dum, like a mistake, I'd be like, somebody get this guy out of here, But now, that was when I was younger. Now it's kind of like, now I find myself being like, finally, I'm like, somebody made a mistake and he corrected it, dude. Like, yes. This is what I wanted.
It's funny because compared to 10 years ago, it's a little bit harder to hide with house music. But back in the day, DJs basically from 10 years ago to now have gotten so much better at hiding the mess ups, because really all it takes now is you just gotta spin a track back and get on the mic and be like, how we feeling, or something,
or just quantize everything. Now with quantize is so good now that it's the best trick I've seen is guys loop the first 8 bars, hit it on the drop, and then you're just hands up, and then the moment comes, I'm perfect, and it's like, versus in reality, I'm over here with my headphones on. Track is boom, boom, and I'm like, doof. Okay, like, and right. it comes, and like I tell everybody, it comes from this old head mentality of like, I'm having fun doing it the hard way because for some reason, like, this is what I live for, I
mean, that's how it is when like we first get into it. Like, of course, we're gonna stick to our old ways because that's that when we were having fun first getting into it, we're always gonna almost have that nostalgic feel to that of doing those things those specific ways.
Yeah. So it is 8:06. I've cut into your DJ set a little bit. So we're gonna get ready over here. Before we head out, do you want to give anybody shout outs directly into the camera? Any upcoming events, any upcoming tracks? Let us know, and we'll sign out with that.
First off, shout out to all the homies. You all know who you are. House is Housing Radio, Daylight, and then all the homie collectives and things like that with, Bodywork, Tune, Viva Riva. You guys have all been awesome. Upcoming shows, the soonest one I have is upcoming this Saturday, playing a little disco house at Beignets and Brew on Orange Ave here in Orlando. Outside of that, if you want to find out more info about shows I'm playing, track release drops, mix release drops, if I'm, entering a festival contest, you can find me on Instagram at PNOI.ofc. That's at PNOI.ofc.
Awesome, dude. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for doing the interview. I'm super, super, super excited for this DJ set. We're going to link all of his stuff in the video description. We're going to be uploading tons of clips to TikTok and Instagram as well. So I'm super, super pumped up, you guys. So we're going to get ready on this end. I'm going to play you guys a few little ads, and then we'll be right back.
Why you gotta look at me? Look at me. Look at me. Why you gotta me? Look at me.
this ain't built to last. I might just fade like those before me. When will you forget my past? Got questions, ask you, know the stories. And you need to let me know when you're leaving, where you go. Can I come? Do you believe me? Are you close? Yeah. Even if you don't, that'll get sprung. Get enough?
is how we get down with no question. Ladies in the back in the VIP section. Ballers in the front, sip a French connection. Hey yo, throwback, straight flexing. This is how we get down with no question. Ladies in the back in the VIP section. Ballers in the front, sip a French connection. Hey yo, throwback, straight flexing, 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 flexing. This is how we get down. All the girls standing in the line for the VIP, 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 VIP. Trying to catch a glimpse on the decks of this new ID, new ID, new ID. All the girls standing in the line for the VIP, 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 VIP. Trying to catch a glimpse on the decks of this new ID, new ID. Girls standing in the
How deep are your dreams? How deep are your dreams? In the back of your mind. How deep are your dreams? In the back of your mind. How deep are your dreams?
In the back of your mind. How deep are your dreams?
In the back of your mind. How deep are your dreams? In the back of your mind. How deep are your dreams? In the back of your mind. How deep are your dreams?
In the back of your mind. How deep are your dreams?
In the back of your mind. How deep are your dreams? 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 How deep are your dreams?
Close your eyes.
Yeah, baby. In the back of your mind, how deep are your dreams?
In the back of your mind. How deep are your dreams? In the back of your mind, how deep are your dreams?
Yeah, baby. How deep are your dreams?
In the back of your mind, how deep are your dreams? In the back of your mind, how deep are your dreams? In the back of your mind, how deep are your dreams?
In the back of your mind, how deep are your dreams?
In the back of your mind, how deep are your dreams? In the back of your mind, how deep are your dreams? In the back of your mind, how deep are your dreams?
In the back of your mind, how deep are your dreams?
Looking around, you start to think, maybe this isn't what I wanted. But you have to keep going, keep moving on. And don't you ever look back, 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 back.
To lead the rave, I came to move and dance and misbehave. I'm not ready to lead the rave, I came to move and dance and misbehave. I'm not ready to lead the rave, I came to move and dance and misbehave. I'm not ready to lead the rave. I came to move and dance and misbehave. I'm on the way, my eyes are glazed, I can't feel my face. I've set the pace and now the bar's raised. I'm not tired, my eyes are wide, I got the vibes to keep the flames alive. And I will fuel the fire, keep my mind occupied, get high, cause I could go all night. Just one more bruv, one more sip, one more tune when the bassline hits, one more reload, one more fix, one more taste of a stranger's lips, one more, yeah, one why not, one more chat to a girl I forgot, one more mate, yeah, you know the score. Let's stay here, let's have one more. I'm not ready to lead the rave, I came to move and dance and misbehave. I'm not ready to lead the rave, I came to move and dance and misbehave. I'm not
long night, long night. Let's just make it right. You're where my world belongs. Songs. Another fight, doesn't matter who's right or wrong. It's been a long night, long night. It's been a long night, long night. It's been a long night, long night. It's been a long night, long night.
Yes. Yes.
new to the game.
Francisco, where's your disco?